Hey, I can see myself. This isn't virtual reality. I wish I had a headset. I could have had one from Samsung. I got the smartphone, which I'm recording from right now, and a smart watch, and then I never picked up my little virtual reality headset. Yeah, I deeply regret that. I never got a chance to test out the Oculus Rift, although those of you who have one currently will be excited because this project is interwoven with that and PlayStation virtual reality and some other stuff. But that's coming shortly, okay? So let's talk about first what is going on here. You guys already know about cryptocurrencies and the blockchain, how more and more people are getting into it every single year. It's already a billion-dollar industry with so much money in it that it's bigger than PayPal, and hopefully PayPal and the big nasty banks fall down one day. Even if they don't, though, cryptocurrencies are here to stay. Some will rise, some will fall, but blockchain, the technology behind it, well, it's going to keep expanding. There will be more brilliant people going into it every single day, and there will be updates like crazy. We're alive in a beautiful time right now. We weren't able to be like Christopher Columbus to explore Americas, and it's too early to explore space just yet. Although with Elon Musk saying, hey, we're going to be on Mars in the next couple of years, things will change. By the way, speaking of virtual reality and stuff, Elon Musk thinks we're living in a simulated reality right now. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it's so good that it's like we can't even tell. So I don't need to sell you guys on cryptocurrencies and blockchain, although some of you might not be familiar with esports and video games and virtual reality, and those are kind of closely knit together. They're huge industries with, everybody from your grandpa to grandpa with VR. Okay, well, probably most grandpas have never even heard of it, but still, you got the elderly, mainly kids, mainly young adults, teenagers, the ones who will change and shape this world for the better, hopefully. Virtual reality, well, let's talk about numbers, okay? Forget about how many people are interested in it. Forget about how many people are using it for what they're using it, whether it's for video games or other things. Virtual reality in its current day is projected to be a $7.17 billion industry by the end of the year, and by 2021, a $75 billion, nearly 74 point something. Anyways, those are huge numbers, and of course with projections, sometimes they're wrong. So even with conservative figures, why did I say figures? Those are numbers that aren't to be reckoned with. Today's project, VIBEHUB, is pretty much connecting virtual reality with blockchain technology. Boom. So hopefully in the future, if this goes big, it's focused on YouTubers, it's focused on artists, it's focused on whoever is sitting in their home and they want to connect with another person, okay? So this can be used for business, for dating, and that's actually what they're planning for the future. I used to be in a long distance relationship. It was a couple years ago. I've never been in a normal relationship, anything from long distance to here, just picking up random girls off the streets. But hey, I remember thinking back then, like, gosh, there's not enough of these products where they're able to connect people together. I remember there was like these weird pillows that like light up when one person is sleeping on the other side of the world. And it's like those small little things make a person happy. I know that's silly probably to some of you guys, but to those in long distance relationships, or maybe let's say some veterans go overseas, or you have to move across the country suddenly because it's a military family, or you've got a job opportunity or school or whatever it is, when you have to get away from the people you love, be it relationships, be it family, be it whatever it is, the smallest things such as Skype, such as Viber, being able to FaceTime, being able to record voices, little trinkets are able to change your world, let alone something that, well, it feels so real that you almost think it's real. Now, we're not living in a time right now where virtual reality is so good that you aren't able to distinguish it between real life. However, that is the future, most likely. These video game graphics are getting crazier and crazier by the minute. Now, with this particular project, maybe the graphics aren't all that, PC Master Race, but still, let's take a look at some video clips here before we start talking about the details, and you're just going to be amazed by this. I think the cooler part of this project is more the augmented reality, but no matter who you are, this is something that even if VIBEHUB itself doesn't become a billion-dollar company, it is going to be a catalyst for other things to come, and I'm excited by it. So without further ado, Let's show these awesome video clips and let me know what you guys think about them in the comments below.
Welcome to VIBEHUB, the virtual meta world driven by the cryptocurrency vibe. Now that we see the destinations available, once you pick the one you'd like to go to, A button again to go to that location. Wow, this feels amazing. This is one of our transport ships that will take you between destinations, and as a bonus, anyone that's in your private space will accompany you on the ship. Yep, and it's just that simple. In today's example, I'll be meeting up with my friends, and we're gonna fly through this amazing museum. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? That'd probably be all types of countries all over the world, I imagine.
Yes, without question. So let's go ahead and move around here.
This is great.
This is awesome. You guys still with me? I see you there.
Yeah.
I'm just in a trance. I just can't believe this is so amazing.
Yeah, like we'll pull up on one of these statues here and you can see the detail. I can get real close and really appreciate it.
It literally looks like a stone statue.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Today, in this example, we'll be meeting with my friend Fred, and we'll be fulfilling this smart contract. Pretty good, pretty good. What do you have for us today?
Well, the track is done. Did you want to jump over to the studio and check it out?
Sure. Let me go ahead and pull up your room. Let's go ahead and join it. I'll see you there. Perfect, exactly what we talked about. I'm pretty much sold. Let me go ahead and get you taken care of. Let me go ahead and approve that smart contract. Approve. Just send it off. You should be getting it shortly.
All right, let me check my transactions here. Okay, I definitely see it on this end.
Great. So I guess we'll see you next week for another one.
Sorry that the quality wasn't like full high definition while downloading the videos in my MacBook. Ooh, so if you want to see high definition, you're able to check out VibeHub's channel. And of course, if you're like looking for the quality of virtual reality and you're like, well, my video games are better than this. It's not exactly like a video game, although I keep thinking about like old Imvu or something. But if you're really that concerned about graphics or the quality of the actual software itself, like that is an easy fix. It's going to take a lot of time, but that can be improved every month or every year. The main thing that's going on here is the fact that you're able to connect with people and you're able to use this for business as well. So you're able to have smart contracts which are fulfilled for music or YouTubing or live streaming or whatever. Let's say I'm doing a live stream in this virtual kitchen of mine, right? In some crazy space that was just designed. I'm able to move around whatever I want. I'm able to design it. Let's say in the background I have, boom, right now it says like a banner or something. Somebody donates some Vibe or whatever token it is in the future, right? Somebody donates that. Oh, it's immediately in my little wallet. If I want, I can convert it to fiat currency or Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever later, or I can keep it, or I can spend and use it in this virtual space, or I'm able to unlock further connections, or however you come up with it. Really, there's a world of opportunity here, and I think there will be new jobs created. Maybe not from this company itself, but just the future, let's say 5-10 years from now. You know how there's jobs only about cryptocurrency right now, where a couple of years ago people were like, wait, what? Or people are finally realizing that, oh, YouTubing is a job or live streaming is an actual job. They're dumbfounded by it. They're baffled. They're like, how can this be? But hey, that is the way it is right now. People are enjoying and they're living large, actually. I don't know, it's an interesting thing. But anyways, so those clips are pretty cool. I like the museum clip. That was my favorite one. If you guys are looking for an interview with the co-founders, I will post some clips, some short clips here. I'm not gonna make it as long as the other video. And then we can go onto the website and discuss that.
We're building a virtual meta world driven by our currency. There will be plenty of marketplaces and hubs on top of this. Marketplaces pretty much is a term we define for the transactional aspect that happens, and the hub is the community aspect of it. So each marketplace has an accompanying hub or community associated with it. We basically are creating a platform that will be available for the browser as well as the future wave in computing, VR and AR. We want to make this technology available to everybody, and we're introducing the blockchain to virtual and augmented technologies, as well as creating a social experience around that no one has ever pretty much done before.
So, for instance, one of their early projects that they're doing is a musician's hub, where you can get a virtual seat at a live concert with your VR headset. So the way it would work for this is you would log in to your hub, which would I assume would your starting hub look something like that room with the spaceship over there?
Yeah, that starting place will be customizable to the users. That's also another part of our model with the digital assets to customize the space. So that was just the default space for right now.
You'll be able to select a song or a concert, and you can from there, it will take you right to that concert in virtual reality. So you can have, a front row seat at a Rihanna concert. You'll be looking right up at the stage, and you will be paying for this in the VIBEHUB currency, which is called Vibe. And so in terms of the currency itself, that's what's generating the demand. This is something that can only be done in VR. And because of that, this opens up a ton of things that just aren't possible without VR technology, and thus very much more difficult for competitors to come in and just muscle into the space and take over. Because, everybody listening to this wants to know, is this platform going to succeed? And that's going to be one of the most foremost questions on their mind is, okay, how many competitors are there? And because this is a VR thing, there are other VR platforms, but you can look again in that video. Look how nice that looks. I'm not going to mention any names just, because this isn't a video about anybody else, but compare these images, the quality of these rooms that you're seeing to other virtual reality experiences that are, associated with cryptocurrencies, or even that aren't, even other professional projects. The VIBEHUB stuff stands out. It's gorgeous.
All right, we're on the website now. There's so much going on over here that my computer honestly is having a little bit of trouble handling it and recording it. But anyways, so we got the countdown timer. There's just a little over 3 days left for the 10% bonus. Aw, that was cute. So if you buy now within the next couple of days, hopefully this gets uploaded soon, you will get an extra 10%. But if you aren't able to make it and you want to still keep doing your research, that's fine, because starting September 6th all the way up to the 12th, so you got a week, you have a 5% bonus still. For the people who already invested in VIBEHUB before the actual ICO, the pre-ICO, they got a generous 30% bonus. But anyways, if you aren't able to make it, the final investment round without any bonus whatsoever ends the 12th and goes up to the 21st. So when you're here, all you have to do is, if you want to be a participant of this, you hit contribute, and then it's going to take you to this, which you do your little calculations, and it's like, oh, okay, 1 Ethereum for 110 VIBEX, and then you transfer VIBEX tokens for the actual Vibe. And here's what was going on. So it's lasting from September 6th to September 12th. Here's the token distribution. Hey, I'm part of the promotion marketing because the actual payment that I received for this was 100% in Vibe. So pretty much I'm investing with you guys as well. Please make sure that for any ICO, you read the contribution rules. Don't send in from Coinbase or Poloniex or Bitrex or any of those exchanges, because online exchanges simply do not work. So whenever you do that, the way this functions is these are ERC20 tokens, which means they're Ethereum based, and in exchange for Ethereum, you get a smart contract. So you get the tokens sent over to your Ethereum wallet. However, if you're using online stuff like Coinbase, Coinbase does not recognize, or maybe they do, and they're just like, oh, okay, we're going to keep it kind of like Bitcoin Cash. So once you have that, well, you lose it pretty much. There's no way to recover it. So make sure you know exactly how to do this. Double check. I use my Ethereum wallet, so you could go with that, or you could go with something else. And once you actually receive it, in order to make it show up, actually, I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So you go to my Ethereum wallet, or well, Ether wallet. You go over, oh, okay, cool. I already added Vibe. I already added Cogitel. As you can see, if you show all tokens, and then if you're doing this for future ICOs, the way you do it is add a custom token. So you get the address, you get the token symbol, and then usually it's some random number, which it says on the website. And then you hit save, and boom, it's gonna pop up. So anyways, let's go back home to the original website. Here we are. You're able to scroll through all this stuff. There's a lot of good information. So one of the most important things, I think, is to look at the roadmaps always. Okay, it was launched on July 15th. There was some video demos. There was some wallet releases. There was the pre-token sale. And this is where we're at pretty much. So the beta's open. You're able to use the beta if you have an Oculus Rift. That's awesome for you. VIBEHUB is going live today's the 2nd, so VIBEHUB's going live on the 15th, and then it's hitting exchanges on the 1st, and we're gonna see it go hopefully up to the moon with that. And then, you got the team expansion, and you got some long-term stuff. For both the hardcore investors and, just the average investor, you wanna make sure to look at the white papers always of any ICO. And you can look at the vision, what they really want to do. But, this is a one-of-its-kind little project here with virtual augmented reality. I mean, it's going to be an interesting time over the next couple of years with blockchain, VR, nootropics, space exploration, cryptocurrencies. I mean, it's just unimaginable. A couple of years ago, like, none of this stuff. I remember when the iPads first came out. Anyways, I was having a little bit of a moment there. I was just getting super emotional. So you can go through the white papers. You can read through it. It's actually quite simple, so you're able to understand it easily. At first, Vibe's going to be free, but, as demand grows, as more people are participating in it, the investors are excited for that, because then a percentage of revenue will be taken. Vibe will take that and they will share it with the investors. There's going to be in-world advertisements. There's going to be digital assets. There's going to be currencies. And you're just able to go through this and also look at the people on board. So if you want to contact, these are the guys behind the team. You're able to go through the social medias. So you got anything from Slack to the Bitcoin Talk to Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, blah, blah. One thing that really interests me is whenever an ICO has an actual YouTube channel, just because I like going through that, as a YouTuber. They may not have a lot of subscribers, but they got the video views. There we go. And then, if you type in VIBEHUB, whoa, I spelled it wrong. Wow, that's great. Fantastic. I don't know why I keep doing that. VIBEHUB. There we go. You got Crypto Daily discussing about it. You got Crypto Somniac. You got a couple others. Fantastic. Ooh, I like that thumbnail. No, it's good quality, actually. You're able to subscribe for email updates, although who does that anymore? If you have any questions, go to their Twitter, contact them, email them, go to the Bitcoin Talk. There's a lot going on, or you can comment down below on this video or any of the other videos. I like that they got a lot of social media activity going up, because that's important. Marketing is one of the foundations for actually getting a project up and running. It doesn't matter if you have a fantastic idea. If you're not able to get it to the average person up there, vibe with us. Yeah. Okay, but no, I actually really like the website. It's nicely designed, although there's just so much going on. My computer. Overall, I think it's a project that's worth investing at least some time into doing the research, because whenever something is a world's first, that should catch your attention. The world's first crypto-based virtual and augmented reality marketplace and hub. I don't know, just the videos themselves have me pretty convinced. This one I really like. Okay, let's get back into vlog mode. All right, so I don't want to make this video too long. If you want to find out more information, comment down below or contact the people behind this project. And ooh, getting dark and spooky here. If this is something that interests you and you feel like you're ready to invest, go check out the links down in the description below. I encourage you to invest in stuff that you feel strongly for. There is no guarantee that this will make you a bunch of money. However, it already has the technology in place. It already has quite a bit of investment going, and it still has time. I feel like there's a lot of ICOs out there that aren't worth investing or even looking at because they're missing a bunch of elements. But personally, I feel confident in it. Otherwise, I want to be part of this project and want to be making this video. My name is Mike, or Kubera. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye.